That's true. Yeah. I was going to say episode 11. But it just isn't, is it?
This is episode 12, Parker. I can't
Yeah.
believe you would forget episode 11. That's
I know.
probably because it's not online yet.
There's a decent possibility of that. But by the time you're seeing this episode, it'll be up.
You'll see episode 11.
You'll see episode 11. That was pre-New Year's.
So, happy episode 12.
And now we're post-New Year. We're literally in it.
Yep.
And we're here to win it. 2024 coming at you in the face.
But we're not quite done reminiscing in the new year. So today's episode is going to be a little bit of a
looking back.
A looking back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're taking it in.
It might get a little sappy.
I
might cry.
A tear might come out.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling them. They're welling up. I just love this place so much. But yes, so it's going to be a reminiscing episode of all the things that were achieved.
It's
all
like
the things that happened. Good, bad, pretty, ugly.
It's your Spotify Wrapped, but it's your
fabric wrapped.
DECOFAB Wrapped.
DECOFAB Wrapped. I like it.
DECOFAB
DECOFAB Wrapped. That's the name of the episode.
Welcome.
Welcome to DECOFAB Wrapped. So, Steph, talking about the new year, any New Year's resolutions?
I think they are stupid. New Year's resolutions.
Fair.
It's just another day.
Hater.
No
another year.
No one sticks to them.
That's true.
So why can't you just be better?
So my thoughts on this are, if it's a resolution, that's just a wish. But if it's a resolution with a plan, that's a goal, achievable. New Year's resolution as a wish is just, yeah, I agree, stupid.
Stupid.
But if it's a New Year's resolution with a plan to reach that resolution, then it's a goal. Goals are good. We like goals. Goals are good.
Okay, I have a goal.
Goal.
Be more flexible.
Like
actually flexible, not like with my time, but like I want to touch my toes and not be in pain.
Wait, people can touch their toes?
Right? So that's what I heard in 2023, and I was like, 2024, I want to figure that out.
2023, people were touching their toes?
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
So I want to get on the bandwagon.
I don't think it's true.
So that's one.
How many people in the audience can touch their toes? I'm guessing at least one.
Let us know.
No, of the couple viewers, I'm sure at least one of them, 1 out of 2,
can touch their toes.
50%. Can
Grandma
you
can touch your toes.
I know, I can't touch my toes.
I probably could if I take a really deep breath in.
Deep breath, deep stretch.
Yeah.
I can't.
So that's mine. It's pretty mellow.
Mm-hmm.
Not a high stakes one. If I don't do it this year, I can get after it the following year.
That's true. But I think you could put in the work and the effort, set a plan to reach that resolution.
What is yours?
I don't know.
Can't ask me and not have an answer.
Probably become the king of the fabric game. Now, how are we going to do that, Steph? I've got a plan. Don't you worry.
So then it's feasible.
Yes, it's feasible. The king of the fabric game. I want everyone to know about the fabric show. I want everyone to know about Design Company Fabrics. I want to become a serious player. This year, I think we can dominate in the social media aspect. The pod. The YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Instagram. TikTok, which TikTok ads are being difficult. Why don't you guys just let me advertise on your platform? I want to pay you the money.
They don't want it. They don't want your money.
They don't want my money.
They don't care.
They don't. That's true.
You are
rude.
This. You're not even this.
I'm not even a grain of sand in the grand scheme of things, but one day I might grow to be a grain of sand.
You might grow to be a rice.
And then maybe a rice.
Yeah.
One rice.
One rice.
That's my New Year's resolution. Become rice.
I want to become
a rice.
A single rice.
Can you be a rice? Eyelash. Make a wish.
Nice.
I wish. Anyways. I wish for my New Year's resolution to come true. Right. Well, this has been quite the chaotic start.
Quite the intro.
So let's talk about some best of. Do you have some best of for me?
Well, let's see. So I wrote down a couple things here. What was your favorite ad that we did this year?
My favorite ad of this year. Let me pull up our Instagram and take a look. I want to say that it was one of the more recent ones, which was our Christmas ad, just because I thought it was funny and it was fun to make. Same with the scarf one. Yeah. Just because half the fun in making the ads is actually, or half the fun in the ads is making the ads. And when it's one of those where we can't stop laughing while we're making it, I just, it's a good time. Laughter is a good time. It's always fun. Makes it fun. I did think those were pretty amazing. What else do we got here?
Wow, this was in 2022. Man, that one was a good one though. The one where I pulled a bunch of peanuts out of my pocket.
That was a banger.
Yeah, but that was too long ago.
What was this one? The Soleado ones were pretty good.
Yeah.
The ones that were really popular was the ones we were talking about, the step down sale, and you smack me in the face with the money and say, "How much is
how
this?"
much-
And it was $7. People did like that.
That was a
Those
good
ones
one.
did well.
That was a good
Those are
one,
pretty
yeah.
fun. Definitely some great audience retention, especially when we're talking TikTok.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
What was your favorite print we did this year?
My favorite print.
Uh-huh.
Well, the whole printing process that was last year's. That was the year.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing was new.
So what was your favorite we've done all year?
Good question. Maybe the Amsterdam toile.
That would be up there for me too.
I'm probably most proud of us for creating that one. I think that one's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
The ski toiles are a lot of fun too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But probably the Amsterdam toile, just because if you would have told us a year ago that that's what we were going to be printing, I would have had my doubts.
Mm-hmm.
Because just seeing the progress of our very first thing that we printed to those patterns, whether it's the skier toiles, whether it's the aspen trees, whether it's the Amsterdam toiles, whether it's some of like the more artwork style pieces and pop art type stuff, I would have been like,
There's no. We
"Are you
started.
sure we're making that? Because I don't think we're doing that."
We started with a pattern that I liked to call "I love math."
Yes, which it was a good pattern. But
because it was just so geometric.
it was
and circles, and I was
very
like,
mid-century geometric.
This is math.
It was math.
And we've grown
required math.
so much
I
from
know.
math.
It's pretty fun to watch that journey, though, to see kind of the start to finish. And again, if you would have come to us a year ago and said, "Hey, this is what you're going to be printing in just a year from now,"
Yeah.
I would have had my doubts. I would have said, "I don't think so, but thanks for playing anyways." And then I would have been like, "Hey, who's the artist doing this for us?" I wouldn't have thought that we would have been designing this stuff in-house. Yeah. That's another thing.
We're that good.
We're that good.
And we're even
wicked
better
awesome.
this year.
Yes. And then next year, even better.
And
then who knows what happens after that. It'll be great.
Yeah. Okay, last.
What was? Oh yeah, you said the Amsterdam toile was your favorite
probably
too.
my favorite.
Which
too.
color?
Black.
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice.
I like a black and white monochrome moment.
A monochrome moment.
Monochrome
moments with Steph.
Yeah.
That could be kind of fun.
Moments. Yeah. So that's what I would say. The last one of our favorites or personal thoughts before we get into what we've done this year.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say the best seller we had this year was, or best selling type of fabric? We'll go type, and then we'll go individual fabric that you think.
That's a good question. I would say I'm balancing between velvet and linen as far as fabric types go. I think boucle. Well, actually, no. This was kind of the year of boucle too. I forgot how long the year was.
It's been a long year.
It's been a long year.
It's been 12 months.
Boucle, realistically, within the year was probably the biggest seller, just because there was a huge thing. But it did, I think, take a pretty significant drop off. And we saw a lot more velvets, and we saw a big increase in linen. And I don't know if that's just because we were pushing linen more because we were printing on it, or just because linen is linen and everyone should have linen.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably say linen a couple more times in that statement.
Linen. Yeah, I was thinking velvet too would be the top selling fabric category. But our number one selling fabric this year, I do think, was a boucle.
I think it was too. I think it was the
I don't know. Was it Helsinki?
I think it was Helsinki. Yeah, probably in the chalk still.
Yeah,
the chalk
very
is
nubby fabric.
Mm-hmm. This one. Oh, it's just gonna look white.
That one, right there. Yeah, that one's probably.
But this is definitely
our top.
One of the best sellers. It looks more white on the camera. It's more of a cream color here, but just a very classic boucle, nubby, comfortable, soft, gives some texture. But now we're seeing less of the solid color boucles and more of the. You grab that one right behind you.
We talked
Or-
about this in the last episode,
yeah.
but
Or, I mean, guys, the chairs.
bring it back to
This
the
is an
chairs.
example.
Yeah, multicolored. I also think we're going to see prints come back too,
I think we will too.
but only time will tell.
Mhm.
So
Interesting
in.
toiles.
bye.
Toiles, plaid, stripes.
Bye.
Shout out to the Essentials collection because we're seeing an increase in stripes. People
Boom.
want the Essentials.
Okay, we're going slow this morning. We need to speed things
Okay.
up a little.
We'll speed it up.
Okay. So we're gonna do a quick recap of what we have done in 2023.
Yes.
First thing, biggest thing, Parker, which is
The biggest thing?
Yeah.
The fabric show.
the printer.
No, this is the biggest thing.
No, it's not.
It could be.
It could be.
No, you're right. It is
but
a
it's-
printer. Printer
printer.
is definitely the biggest thing of the year.
Biggest thing of the year.
Biggest
The most
purchase.
expensive baby.
Yes.
The best baby.
Best baby. Very good baby. Very well mannered. Very well behaved.
Very well behaved.
It really is.
Treats us so well.
Yeah.
Does
Knock on
not.
wood.
No tantrums. Few very minuscule issues.
Yeah.
Thank you for knocking on that wood.
That have been sorted.
We love her.
Yes. She's very sweet.
She's
A lovely lady.
Next up, we did upgrade to a new website.
Yes. We switched over from GoDaddy to Shopify.
Big changes there.
And it was nice. I
It
think
was a process.
it was a process. It's quite difficult.
so
just-
hard to do anything nowadays.
It is. They're like, oh yeah, user interface. We're going to make it easier by making it so much harder.
Two-factor. This isn't you. You don't have access. We need this account. We need this account. You need these bank numbers. You need it's such a, it's like they're
Constant.
trying to make it hard to steal people's identity.
I know. Like, whatever.
Why?
Yeah.
They're making my life harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big one. And the reason we did that is because the customizability on Shopify was much better and more functional for us. One of the main ones was the sample feature where you could offer free samples. GoDaddy didn't have an option like that,
Mhm.
where Shopify does. And you can see it on our website if you go request a sample.
Okay.
That's 2 times I've winked in the podcast. I got you guys.
You're gonna think you're flirting with them.
Or maybe I am. You never know.
Okay. Stop it. Next up is we have began to push not just our apparel fabric. We're getting a lot more online.
That's true.
Our more high-end fabrics. Because people don't just want clothing fabric. You want everything that you see, especially if you're not local. So we're gonna give it to you online.
Exactly. And I don't want to just sell the clothing fabric. I want to sell all the
I want
fabric.
to sell all the fabrics.
And personally, I have more of a passion in interior design than I do fashion design. I think it's all fascinating, but I like interior design better.
Mic drop.
Bars. But I like the idea of selling upholstery fabric and interior fabrics. And we are now starting to do that. A lot of the reorderable pieces are online. More go up every day. It's
Yep.
exciting stuff.
Yep.
But we had to have the sample feature because it's very hard to buy a fabric that's $70 plus a yard, having never seen it or touched it.
Yes.
So you can get samples.
Moving right along, we have more Instagram followers.
Yes, we
That's
do.
what it says on my script. More, not a number, but more.
More.
20,000 was the goal, and we surpassed.
That's true. And we were probably close to 10,000.
Oh, we were at 10,000 last year.
Yeah. So we gained 10,000 followers in a year. Technically 10,500.
It's a lot.
Very good.
Let's double it.
Yeah. And then I think we have like,
Triple, quadruple, 100,000.
yes. And then
So-
100 million.
And you know how that comes from?
You guys, you lovely
The
listeners.
Fabric Show.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, that's new
Yep. The Fabric Show and the Fabric Show blog. Both new.
on
in it.
YouTube and Spotify.
Yes. On our website also.
Yeah.
I don't know what other platforms you post blogs on, but I should probably look into that
The
because
Medium.
the Medium. Is that where you post blogs?
Mm-hmm.
Should I be posting there?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you guys tell me?
I-
You're leaving me in the dark out here. Come
I
on.
left you astray.
Okay, the Medium.
Two other things that I want to quickly highlight that we did this year. We revamped the open house for the first time in years.
It's true. Great success too.
Great success. Super
Great
fun.
success.
Sure, we will do it again this year.
Yeah, it was great.
It was
It worked
fun.
out fantastic.
But with more of you here.
Yes.
More
Parties, more fabric,
more
more
fun.
fun. We had donuts last time.
And you missed
Just
out.
saying.
Yeah.
And coffee.
And lastly,
I ate a lot of donuts.
not that anyone cares, but
They care.
we did get new phones.
Woo!
Not like personally. Well, we did that too, but in the store we got
Store
new phones.
We're
And they're
moving up.
better.
And now it gives people the opportunity to text us
Pictures
pictures
from the website.
text us questions from the website instead of having to call. You can text us. Sometimes that's easier. Sometimes it's a question that doesn't need a conversation.
Or
can
you
just
need
say,
a photo.
hey, or you need a photo. And photo is one of the biggest ones. And that's so nice now, being able to say, if someone calls like, hey, I'm looking for this specific fabric, can I text it to you instead of giving like a personal number or having it kind of go around to different people? You can send it to our regular phone number,
Mhm.
and then everyone has access to it, so everyone can see.
Yeah.
Everyone can find it. You're happy. We're happy. I'm sure someone else out there is happy too.
And now we don't have to give out our personal numbers because one day when we're famous, we don't want all you guys texting us.
That's true.
So keep that in mind.
Because we're kind of a big deal.
We're a huge deal.
The Fabric Show.
Okay, moving
11
right along.
subscribers.
Thank you for enjoying our recap with us.
Yes.
We love taking a look back on the year and seeing what we've done, what we didn't accomplish, and what we can look forward to this year.
I know. What is our goal for this coming year? Just more of everything.
Be better.
More. Just do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better. Do more.
More of everything.
More.
I want it all.
Less.
Greed, capitalism, green is good. ABC, always be closing, Steph.
Always be closing.
Always be closing.
We're working for the man, but we're going to enjoy working for the man.
Yeah. But aren't we the man? Or are you talking about the system?
Capitalism. Capitalism is the man.
We're feeding the machine.
Feed the machine.
As Nickelback said.
But do it in a way that's fun.
Yes. Feed the machine so the machine can feed us. And on that note.
Thank you for the recap with us. Thank you for enjoying the recap.
It was a good time.
We have
it's been.
a quick 8 minutes left that we can chit-chat before the store opens this morning.
Yes.
And I wanted to quickly touch on something that we just printed and that is very relevant in the news right now. And that is our boy, Steamboat Willie. Parker, tell me what's happening.
Yeah, that's big news. So, the 95-year copyright on our good friend, good pal, Steamboat Willie, the original Mickey Mouse drawing before he was, I mean, I think technically he was Mickey Mouse, but it's kind of an early drawing. I know they changed it up a little bit to make him look more mouse-like, a little more kid-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But the Steamboat Willie character, there's two. There's the one where he's whistling, holding on to the ship wheel, and then the one where he's just smiling, holding on to the ship wheel. And then there's Minnie Mouse from there. Her character also came out of copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the design world, I think, took advantage of it really quickly because as soon as you looked up on Etsy or on any sort of vector platform, everybody had
some version of
yes
that design. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got a version, a lovely version, the version,
the best version,
and we printed it on some gray 100% cotton knit, stretchy, perfect for apparel. And I made a little pattern with the characters kind of cruising around doing their thing.
We'll have a little social promo.
That's true. I got inspired by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thank you.
They have a great Instagram.
Thank you, Buff.
Them and Slim Jim out here getting it done.
Yes. But basically, this print is now public domain because their copyright expired. And as long as it doesn't interfere with Disney's trademarks that they still have, the public is free to use it however they'd like.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that they are concerned with and they're fighting for is that they don't want people to use that graphic in a dark manner or a bad light that people would associate that with Disney.
Yes.
So.
And people are already doing it.
Oh, of course.
I literally, the day it came out of copyright, I saw an advertisement for a Mickey Mouse horror movie.
Yeah. So.
And then Winnie the Pooh did the same thing too. Yeah. It was like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yep. Yeah.
Because that copyright went off too.
There are a couple other famous ones that are coming out this year too. They're coming into public domain, and Plain Crazy, which is also a Disney short film, is another one that's same time frame as Steamboat Willie, same vibe. Mm-hmm. That's another print that is available, as well as works from Georgia O'Keeffe. She's really famous for floral prints or floral art pieces. And then a couple other people too, but those are the most notable things this year that are becoming public domain, which is kind of cool. I told my roommates about this last night, and I was like, not that anyone cares about this, but this is what happened today. and I felt that I had to share with someone because I thought it was interesting, even though if you don't really know anything about art or fabric, it's not really relevant.
Yeah. But it is interesting, the fact that 95 years is up and then it's like, that's it. That's all you
Yeah.
get.
And why don't they just quickly renew it?
Can you, though?
I don't know. Couldn't someone technically, like, alter it just a little and then re-copyright it?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I would think that Disney,
Of all
the
people,
power of Disney,
they
would copyright would renew their original. I mean, literally, the whistling sound that he makes was the beginning of every single Disney cartoon.
Yep. I don't know. I'm sure they fought it really hard, but I bet
they did.
maybe they need a new legal team. I don't know.
Tough to say.
Tough to say.
Do better.
Do better.
Well, I gotta say.
Yeah. So we did print that. We'll show a quick little clip. Check it out online. Buy you some. Get you a sample.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love it.
It's great.
We love it. What's happening in the store this week, or actually the whole month?
Yep.
20% off. Happy New Year. You're welcome.
Yep.
And
you don't have to thank us. We got you.
Don't thank us.
Okay, maybe once or twice.
Don't thank us, but come in and spend some money.
Yeah, come check out some fabric. Maybe get yourself a little Steamboat Willie fabric.
Ooh.
Hear me out.
Ooh.
Woo. For all you Disney fans out there. You Disneystas.
You Disney adults out there.
Woo! And Disney children.
And Disney little children.
And all.
And Disney babies.
Disney baby.
You Disney baby and Disney adults, come in and get your fabric. Yes. And then, big exciting news. Final cut. Step down sale.
Ooh, the step down sale. Always a big one.
But this is revamped and even better.
Bigger.
More fabric.
Better.
More sales.
More.
Just more.
Yes, because 2024 is the year of more.
More. More content.
4 is more.
More fabric.
Yes.
More designs. More fun. Yeah.
More fabric show.
More fabric show.
Woo!
So check that out. We'll be posting on social what that actually means, because it's not like the old step down sale. It's out with the old and the new in 2024. So
Absolutely.
We're
not here to live in the
past. Keep you
updated
on what that looks like, and you don't want to miss it.
We're living in the now, everybody. Come be a part of the now.
Be a part of the now.
Interested to see what turns AI takes in 2024.
Probably some scary ones.
Some spooky ones indeed.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
the world is changing fast. But we'll keep up with it. Don't you worry.
We'll keep up. We don't want to be left in the dust. We don't want you left in the dust.
No.
So
we'll keep you updated.
That's what we're here for.
AI talks on the fabric show. You didn't think this was a tech show, but we do it all.
We can bring whatever we want in. It's our show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's kind of all I have today. We already went through our Q&As of what our goal is for the store for 2024.
And unfortunately, no community threads this week.
Guys.
Come on, make some stuff.
Well, keep telling your friends about the fabric show.
That's true.
Because
new year, new you.
You like it. You like your friends. Your friends are going to like us.
That's true. And keep good relationships with your friends. That's what you do. Friendship is about communication. In the grand scheme of things, communication is key. So communicate the incredible fabric show with your friends. Keep them as your friends, because we don't want you to lose your friends.
Of course not.
They'll be like, oh, you're the best friend I've ever had. Thank you for turning me on to this amazing show, these amazing hosts talking about fabric and other random things like, I don't know, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. And other random stuff.
Yes. It'll be great. Your friends are going to love it. New year, new you, new fabric.
And we'll see you next episode.
Absolutely.